What is up, guys? We're back here with another BonsaiBud episode. Today's episode's gonna kinda be a unique one, as we're just gonna relax and hunt some squids. I'm kind of really excited. We are almost done, like completely almost done with our build. It's been going on for some time now, and it's definitely an interesting one. Sometimes I forget how long it can actually take to do a large scale Minecraft build, and this really isn't even that large scale. It's just a lot of resources, and it's fun. But it's been a few weeks that I've been working on this, and I guess maybe it is a difference too that like you don't ever realize how long you've been working on a project when you're doing it by yourself. But once you start recording, you start seeing like, hey, things actually take time. Oh, this squid is jetting away. That's a no bueno. Dude, he's like gone. Oh, we got him though. It's all good. And there's another one over here. Okay, real talk though. I've noticed since I started this channel, and since I've been doing more projects that require black dye, squid, I feel like, used to be everywhere in the game, and now for some reason it seems like you can never find them. And I'm trying to figure out if they like secretly nerfed squid spawns when they made the update aquatic. I hope that's not true, but it definitely feels like that. So, yeah, I'd be curious to know down in the comments for anyone who watches this, if you play Minecraft, if you have also noticed that it seems like they nerfed the squid spawn rates and made it so they spawn less. Yeah, it's one of those like interesting things that you don't really ever think about. This is kind of interesting. Speaking of interesting things, the fact that this glass is like halfway not loading in. How much does this give me? Nah, it's only 9. I want to get that number up to at least 10. I figure if I can get 10 things of black dye and 10 things of, I think I need white dye, I can make 20 pieces of gray dye, which is what I need for the concrete to actually finish our build, because that's ironically what I'm suffering the most on right now. Not gravel, not sand, but dye. I don't have any of the dye. Not seeing any squid, which really... Oh, that dolphin just like yeeted out of the water there. That's a real choice word there. Which, quite honestly, sometimes I wonder, the words used nowadays, what do they actually even really mean? Like, have you ever stopped to ask that question? Because I do quite often. And it's very interesting to see what some things mean and to just kind of experience the fact that, like, that's where the world's went. Like, all the stuff that we have today, all the technology, all the ways that our language could get more and more sophisticated. You could see people using like massively large, like intelligent words, and instead we come up with words such as yeet and YOLO. That's an old one. Wow. That was like a really old one right there. But no, it's just... sometimes it baffles me. Oh, I had white dye right there. That's really awkward. Alright, well, let's boost this up to 15 then. So I need, what, 4 more of these? Yeah, we need 4 more. There we go. Alright, let's see what sort of damage we can do here. Oops. Oh, I just realized I'm doing this completely wrong. Oh goodness, it's gonna be one of those days, guys. One of those more laid back, slower days where I'm starting to realize I have no idea what I'm doing in this game. Don't you just love that though about this game? It's one of those like laid back and chilled games where you can just do stupid stuff, like sitting here, realizing you're doing everything wrong. And it's perfectly okay. Oh, that's a lot of concrete. Awesome. So let's just take a tour up top. Let's go see what all we got left to work on here. Yeah, I think that pretty much gives us everything we need. That's concerning. I don't like that. What's the pattern up here? I think we're actually just gonna fill this in this way. And you know, this is something that I should wait and do in a bonsai craft episode, but we're gonna do it in this episode. And you know, I actually have something that could possibly be really fun planned for this week's bonsai craft episode, depending on how things go. I apologize for the phone. So, as I was saying, I have something that could be very fun set up for this week's bonsai craft episode. I am definitely looking forward to seeing how you guys react to it. Let's just say there may be some big information coming to the server. I'll give a little sneak peek as of right now. For starters, everything you guys are seeing right now is actually 100% being run on my personal computer. I no longer need to be paying anyone for the services to actually run a server. I have set mine up quite nicely to not only run a server, but to be like, I don't even know how much better than the one I had, to be honest. Right now, I'm pretty sure this thing's running like 10 times better than the other one. And part of that's because I decided to splurge and spend some money, and I'm very happy I did. But I bought myself some more RAM, which means it now has more power given to it, so it can actually run when everyone is online, everyone's loading up chunks, things are going on, things are changing. So we went from having a 1 gig server, which is perfect for when you're running with like 5 people. But when you're running with 5 people and a server size that totals 10 people actually, so when everyone's online, you've got some lag going on, but then you've got an issue. I'm actually going to take these corner blocks out. I just had an idea. But then you have an issue when you have everyone online where it's not big enough, so people are lagging, there's issues all around. And so I decided to create a server of my own and run it, and I was originally going to run it just with 4 gigs, so taking what we already had and increasing it by quite a large amount, and instead I actually ended up buying 32 gigs and dedicating 10 of that to the server itself. So this thing is running ungodly smooth. I don't even know if this is the right chest. No, it's not. Why can't I find what I'm looking for? I apologize, guys. I'm getting sidetracked here, trying to find a specific block that I appear to have no idea where I put it. I thought I had a whole bunch more sea lanterns left over somewhere. Apparently, I'm wrong. Interesting. I guess I don't have more sea lanterns. I thought that I had more of these guys somewhere. I may have to go pay a visit then to SX Cobra and grab some more from his base. So, yeah, what I was thinking of doing was taking them and putting them in these corners here, so we could have kind of extra lighting up here, but that kind of can't happen if I'm all out of lanterns. So, ignoring that fact, we'll deal with that later. Back to what I was saying, we now have a server that is running extremely smooth. I can control when it's up and running and control a whole bunch of stuff about it that just makes life a lot better on my end, makes it a lot nicer in terms of the stuff that I can share with you guys and that I can show you guys, and I'm pumped. I'm really pumped about that. And along with that comes the stuff that may be happening in this week's Bonsai Craft episodes, and I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, so I may actually call that episode here before I spoil anything. But you guys should definitely keep a watch out and stay tuned for the next Bonsai Craft episode, as it's going to be a really cool and really interesting one, and I'm hoping you guys like it. I know I'm going to like it. And on top of all that, we'll finally finish this place off, so can't wait to get that done. For now though, I'm gonna shut up before I get myself into trouble, and I'll catch you guys later in our next episode. This is CoralBonsai, signing off.